Not feeling it today. Got a headache. The weather here has been crap. I mean, not crap, like not wintertime, but man. Anyway, so got a new hoodie on today. Got a buddy who watches the videos and he said, "Hey man, you always wear the blue hoodie." That's all I got. I got like 2 or 3 blue hoodies, 2 or 3 gray hoodies, and when the weather's like this, I'm wearing a hoodie. I'm so sick of winter. So enjoy this GQ fashion moment from Turley Knives. That's free. Yeah, I don't charge you for that. All right, so here's where we are on the here's where we are on the Dogface. I'm currently hand sanding. I hand sanded all day yesterday on the rest of the batch. If you want to all aspiring knife makers out there, if you do not like hand sanding stuff a lot, don't become a knife maker. It's a big part of the job. That's where we're at. I am at 220 grit now. I'm gonna go to 400, and then after 400 I'm going to buff, and I'll show you what that looks like. Hopefully it looks good. I literally have an electric heater going right now. It's the end of May. What do you call that? I don't know what these are called. Third hand vise. I don't know what they're called. They're a little rotating vise clamp in the middle. You can stick your blade in there or your handle and work on them. My buddy Ross made this for me, and it's proved invaluable. Been using that a lot when I can, but this guard on this, what is this thing called? Dogface. The guard on this Dogface is just at an awkward enough angle to where I have to try and sand it without stabbing myself in the leg or cutting myself, because yeah, I sharpened it already. So there's gonna be a whole lot of this for the next probably hour, maybe a little longer. So why hand sand? I've just found that it kind of unifies everything, you know what I mean? Kind of unifies everything. But then sometimes there's practical benefits to it, like for example, like right here, there's a burnt mark right here where I beveled this bottom part. Some material burns when even if you have a fresh belt, sometimes it burns. So hand sanding that allows you to get rid of that spot without further burning it. And then of course, speaking to all of you, or the few of you, whatever, who are actually interested in doing this and doing it for a profit, hand sanding isn't very profitable. Like for example, 4 knives yesterday took me all day to hand sand just the handles. I didn't hand sand the blades at all. It took me all day, 7 to 8 hours, maybe 9 hours. Whereas with the machine, I could have done those 4 or 5 knives, however many there were, in probably 2 hours. Whenever you're talking about profit margins, hand sanding doesn't give you any. I'm sure there are some people out there that are a lot faster at hand sanding than I am. I'm just not fast at it. I don't know why. I'm just not. But I'm doing it now because I want to get better. I want to make my knives, I want to elevate my knives if I can more than they are now. That's the constant goal, is to get better and to do better work. You know, I've always been more of a woods guy, knife user, than a knife maker. And that has, really, of course, helped me out in the knife making, because I know what I want, and I know what other people might want who use a knife the way that I do. And I have gotten a lot better over the years at making knives, and have concentrated on doing that, but now I'm trying to concentrate even more to go to that next level. No, I don't want to make art knives, I'm not saying that, but I just want to be able to make a knife in a quick enough time to make a profit, but I want to be able to make a knife that has less imperfections. Okay, time to go for the first buff on this thing. I say first buff because it's the first buff. This will reveal if there's any spots that I missed in the sanding. Got it all taped up because sometimes that can help. I already see a spot. We'll see if it buffs out. The tape can help keep from discoloring your micarta or whatever handle material you have, because copper and nickel, silver and brass, those types of softer metals, a lot of times will discolor everything around it. Yeah, that did her some good. I haven't even wiped it off yet. See, you can get, it's starting to get that mirror polish. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think we got it all in one run, which is a rarity for me. So now I'll polish the handle, and it's not gonna be as dramatic as the copper, unfortunately. But we'll see. But yeah, that's a 400 grit finish. So, and that's mainly machine sand. I did a little hand sanding on the ends. You guys can't see it, but it kind of streaked it a little bit. See, at a certain point, shiny is shiny. You know what I mean? I don't know how to tell the degrees of shininess, but that's pretty shiny. I just realized that my YouTube videos are just like my VHS videos when I was a kid. Turn it on, say something, turn it off. That's it. Here's the front of the coffin sheath, the back of a coffin sheath, and the strap. Those are the only parts to it really, other than snaps and rivets and thread. This one's lined with, I don't know what that's called. I think it's medium brown Wicket and Craig, maybe. I like to line them if I can, because I just don't like that belly sort of suede look to it, you know. So, and also I kind of like the two-tone, kind of like that if the customer wants that. This is for the Dogface, so I'm the customer. There's a sheath for the Dogface. It's olive Wicket and Craig, I think, leather, and then on the liner is medium brown. And then I got a canteen snap on there, which that was a mistake. I like them, but they just don't work out real well sometimes when you have a liner because it's too thick. Maybe you can get different lengths of studs, I'm not sure. But and then it's got I guess you'd call it pumpkin thread, copper. I don't know. I tried to match it, you know, kind of a copper look with the copper guard. Something else on these I always try to remember to do. Hang on. Is I always try to remember to line this snapback and the rivet that holds this retention strap on back there. I'll try to line that so it doesn't scratch up the handle. Okay, here's the Dogface big belly hidden tang. This is the coffin sheath for it. It's OD green. Probably already told you all this, but we'll go over it again. It's OD green. Well, it's actually olive green is what they call it. Wicket and Craig leather. Canteen snap. I try to do like, I don't know, copper colored thread to match the copper guard. It's a tip-in style sheath with the two retention spots, I guess you'd say. There's the liner color. It's medium brown. I wish I would have used, I wish I'd have thought and used some copper rivets, but I didn't have any, so I went brass. Model number and serial number stamped in the back. We'll pop it out of there and show you what it looks like. Okay, there's what it looks like out. Let's talk about the protecto plate. Dogface. Dogface is what they used to call soldiers, more of a common term back in the day, but still a term. So anyway, that's the standard protecto plate for, except for it says big belly down at the bottom. And then there's the back with all the info.